Hello there and welcome to some Crusader Kings 2 with Game of Thrones mods. Today I'm going to be playing in the War of Conquest. I've played this campaign before, but not for quite a while. I just enjoy the whole setting up the Iron Throne Kingdom. It's a very fun playthrough, and I'm going to have a go at it. We're going to be Aegon the Conqueror, and we're going to see how things go. We're going to play in Iron Man mode. There's nothing quite like starting the realm anew and setting up Westeros for the future, your own canon. Anyway, the War of Conquest. It has been a century since the Doom of Valyria, which left House Targaryen as the last bastion of the blood of the dragon. We have strived to expand our holdings ever since, and now we are poised to conquer using the dragons as the ultimate weapon, rather than relying on our meager manpower. The three cities call upon me to unite them into a new freehold. Westeros and its 7 kingdoms, however, seems a greater prize. Now, we do have an offer here. We can gain an alliance with the Stormlands and marry his daughter matrilineally. We'll gain the High Lordship of Blackwater Bay, Lordship of Blackwater Bay. We'll gain Lord Marek, Lord Dale, claims on Rosby, Blackwater Rush. We're not going to do that. We are going to say that all of Westeros shall bend the knee. And we can start, and we can choose by who we start with. There is the Iron Isles, who also hold the Riverlands. There is the Storm King, who with his terrible offer of marriage to his daughter. And there is the King of the Reach. So where would we go first? Well, I think the best option is always the Ironborn. They are quite easy to take over, and from there it's very easy to just take over the rest. They will surely honour their obligations, of course. Now, we also have to hope that these gentlemen all join us. If they don't, we're going to have to get involved. But first, we should pick an ambition. We would like to have a son. And we're going to take the seduction focus, and we're going to start by trying to seduce our daughter. Not our daughter, no. Our wives, but I don't think we can seduce wives. But still, it does give us a buff to our fertility, so we'll leave that where it is. Bodyguards, we're going to take Quentin. We'll throw him to the dogs if anything bad happens. Commander slots we'll give to Lord Rosby, Lord Eustace, Lord Valerion, and Arneld. Arneld Fawn. Anyway, let's have a look at the characters. We're going to search all, see who will join our court. Aegon Valerion, we'll invite that man over. Anybody else that we care for? No, but there are some white-haired ladies, so let's invite these beautiful individuals over to our court. That Valerian blood must continue to exist. Excellent. Special actions available. Annexation ruler. Go for that. We'll send Oris. I'm sure he'll be able to manage it. We'll not create that high lordship there. They do have bodyguard slots, but we'll not go through them for now. Cancel positions. We need an advisor, which we'll give to our sister wife. The other advisor slot we'll give to our other sister wife, and our chief general we'll give that to Montfort Scales, man of Westerosi Valerian descent. Oh, good for him. Anyway, let us raise our men. We need to get into action mode. All of our fleets. Get everything together. Sorry, if you hear an occasional slap, that is the mosquitoes. It's mosquito season in Canada right now, and they are bloody annoying. So you might hear me slap myself every so often. That is just the genocide of an entire race. And the bloody mosquito race. Anyway, we're going to have to declare war on this man. And we'll have AI managed here, please. And yes, I'm the blood of old Valyria. Long live the king! Excellent. So all of these individuals, what are they doing? They are purely neutral. Oh, she's decided not to join us. Well, too bad. Catelyn Stoneheart, what the f... I don't think this is the right sort of time for Catelyn Stoneheart. A rather bizarre company of people has arrived in Dragonstone and claim to have been exiled from a faraway land, much like our own. They say their former lieges, Benioff and Weiss, the rulers of their land, banished them. Today is particularly hallowed day. This is a joke due to Lady Stoneheart being not involved in the show. Sir Garland Tyrell! Oh my goodness. Arianne Martell, Quentin Martell, Victarion Greyjoy, Aegon of Essos, Edric Storm, Patchface, Vargo Hotes, Jane Westling, Belwas. All these characters who were thrown out of the show. This is fucking hilarious. Belwas the Strong. Jane Westling is now in my court. Vargo Hotes. I see they're all disinherited. Patchface. Oh my goodness. Edric Storm of the House Baratheon. The only member of House Baratheon. Ah. Martial education, please. Oh jeez, who else is there? Aegon of Essos. He could be useful for the breeding program. We could marry him to one of the ladies. Victarion, he's here. Quentin Martell is here. Arianne Martell is here. The bloody Martells. Garland the Gallants. Look at him. Garland. And Willis Tyrell is also here. Oh, this is terrific. This is hilarious. Okay, well, excellent, thank you, good sir. Could you hold on a second? Would you like another marriage? I do only have my old mother. So these people in good conscience are refusing to come to my court. Okay, well, House Valerion. You do have a sibling. She's a bit old, however, and my mother. See if... That's not what I'm after. If you had a daughter, my cousin, I could betroth her to Aegon matrilineally. Maybe I can't. Oh, I guess because he's disinherited, he can't marry. Alright, never mind. I was going to try my luck. But still, bodyguards. We'll have Garland the Gallants, Victarion Greyjoy, Quentin Martell, and Strong Belwas. The court unit could also be Belwas. This is just... I didn't expect this to happen. This is all purely coincidence. I won't use them as commanders, however, but we will use Aethan. Excellent. All my men will arrive over at Rosby. Just going to go and collect myself. Excellent. This, my dear ladies, are joining us. Terrific. Let's arrange their marriages to other Valerian individuals. We have Quentin here. Quentin is a good man. His house, Cahoris, deserves to survive. He does have sons. Not in my court, however. Would you like to be in my court? No? Well, okay then. Right, get to the court, gentlemen, and find your way over. All of the ships, please. Terrific. Any other new people who would like to join my court? Any white-haired individuals? No. Well, that is a huge shame. I have cancelled the feast due to the war I'm currently fighting against my enemies. Perhaps, yes, perhaps one day. Yeah, surely everybody will honour their obligations. Excellent, we'll get our army together and we'll go after Duskendale first. After Duskendale is dealt with, we will go after Harrenhal. Yeah, that sucks. But you are a commander after all. Good, hopefully they'll get their armies nice and close without moving. Terrific. Our forces are now united. All we have to do is get Aegon in charge of Visenya and not Oris. Where's my other dear sister? Visenya. So where is Rhaenys? Where is she? There she is. Replace her. Let's replace Quentin. There she is, Queen Rhaenys. Visenya. Rhaenys. So we're going to go straight after them, and then we're going to burn Duskendale until they surrender. Who's this, Sir Quentin? The company of men and women from faraway land provided much entertainment and curiosity. Apparently their land is very similar to ours, but different in many subtle and strange ways. They have to leave now, but Sir Quentin Martell has decided to stay and serve you instead. Alright. Yes, you could be useful, Quentin Martell. Does that mean I've lost all my other bodyguards? I did. That's a shame, but still, Quentin, who is no longer of House Martell, has joined us. Oh, this is very interesting. I like the way they've done it. Aegon, you'll be a bodyguard. 2 extra bodyguard slots, but that is not important for now. For now, what's important is this. We have the Duskendales here. And Dargoods. And the best thing to do with men of Duskendale is to burn them all alive. So, say goodbye to the Duskendale population, or male population. The modern day likes to say, the men and women, but no. There was not a single woman there. This was all men dying to protect women. The way it should be. Now we have the capital. Who is this? Sir John Darklin is inside there. But he won't be for long. We are going to burn them out. Deploy the dragon at once. Its entire castle garrison, which again was entirely men, has been slain. Now, what kind of a man are we? We don't want to do exactly the same as the original Aegon did. Otherwise, it's just copy and paste. We're going to do a slightly different way of story, and we're going to be a bit ruthless. We're going to be ruthless until people submit. So we're going to imprison the entire family here. House Darklin will be made an example of. We're going to execute the entire family. Every single one of them is going to be executed. Every single one that we have our hands on, at least, is going to be executed. We need to make an example of somebody. And there's no better way of doing so than maybe you... No. You took up arms against us. You knew exactly what you were doing. We can't allow people to think they can stand against us. Even children. Children, who cares? Everybody should be removed from the line of succession. Intrigue, prisoners, I think I have just done everyone. And we'll have them simply beheaded. The massacre of Duskendale will be forever remembered by everybody on this continent. Excellent. Duskendale has been usurped, and we'll replace their lord with a much better one. We'll find a much better lord. There is, of course, Quentin Cohoris, who is a great man of honour. He'll make a fine new lord of Duskendale. And so we will make him the lord of Duskendale. We'll grant him the high lordship of Duskendale. All of these other lords will swear fealty to him. There you go, Lord Quentin. Congratulations on your new house, your new property. It's excellent, and the surviving population will all be conscripted into the military. It's horrific for Senya and Rhaenys. Now we're going to march straight off to Harrenhal. We need to deal with these pirate scum. Has anybody joined my side in this war? No, nobody's joined my side in this war. I'm going to need a Lord Paramount to look after this region. I'm going to remember the lords who stayed loyal. So the Tullys, the Rhaegars, and the Pipers, they will not be rewarded. They have stayed loyal to their overlords. You might have to make an entirely new Lord. Marax, you're always in my court, yes? You are being ridden by one of my sister's wives. What is Your Grace, an enemy host approaches, intent on encircling the castle. What should we do? This castle is impregnable. We'll simply turn around towards the ships and we will go from there. Do we have any more ships anywhere? No, we don't. So we're going to send as many of these men as we can. A fire god religion. How boring. This lady, however, can we force her to marry someone? No. Can we demand her religious... She's probably a zealot. Oh, never mind. She will regret this. Her first regret be being forced to leave my realm. Excellent, we need to get ourselves over there at once. Siege Dragstone has been lost. That is a issue. My brother and mother have been captured. I thought this was a very hard castle to store. It's a 15 level fortress. How did they take it without losing any men? This is absurd. Anyway, let's get some men together. We're going to go and show them what we're all about. Terrific. Get over there now. We have arrived and we will be using our dragons. They will be deployed. Despite this being our home islands, we will deploy our dragons. And that is why you tend to avoid doing such things. Anyway, the madness has won us the battle. Oh. A turncloak. He supported his own king and then decided to change his mind. That's less trustworthy than people who abstained from the beginning. He thinks he'll be rewarded. He will not be. Excellent. Aegon Tourney has been defeated. 19,000 Ironborn men have been slain. Which is excellent. Which is a good start. Very good start. My mother has been executed. And they still hold my brother. We must plot to rescue him from prison immediately. We cannot allow our family to be treated in such a way. If we are a family who our family members can just be taken and tortured, we are not a family to be feared. The example of Duskendale was made so that our enemies will fear us. Now we have lost that fear. We need a new Saint Charles. Quentin, get to work. But his family will not be allowed to survive. They will be burnt to death. Every single whore we can get our hands on will be burnt to death. Deploy the dragon in the siege. Ducaris. My own brother was burnt in the fire. He deserves to be honoured with a funeral. Just the Targaryen family will be invited, and all kneel before the dragon. No, we've noticed here, yes, because you killed everybody who was inside. Including the prisoner we were there to protect. Right, he only has one son left. He's in Pebbleton, miles away. But they killed 2 of ours, we killed 4 of theirs, if not more. No, it appears just to have been the 4. Oh, and his wife, Lady Greyjoy, 5. We killed 5 of his family for 2 of ours. It's not worth it, but good for you, good sirs. House Firewind has decided to join us. It's good to have an Ironborn on our side. Must have been lavishly on food. Let's force the River Lords to surrender. The main army has been destroyed. And their capital has been taken. The fortress that was never to be defeated has been defeated. And on that note, we will accept the surrender of the River Lords. And the Ironborn, I'm sure, will follow suit. I want all of their heads on spikes. Every single one of them. He has fled. Excellent. Dragonbone Whip. I don't mind that at all. What have we usurped just now? We have usurped the Castle, Castle, of course. Lordship Blackwater Bay, all of these have lordships, excellent. But we have not taken over anything of the Iron Isles. But you do have Harrenhal. Harrenhal will need a new lord. Let's see if there is anybody of my court. family hall to honour my mother's memory. Her brother's family should take the castle. He has a son and heir, Aegon Velaryon, who's no longer in my court, due to me accidentally killing his wife. That is a shame, a huge shame. He has other brothers, Targaryens. Corlys Velaryon is a martial man. These lands have just been freshly conquered. I think a martial man would be the best bet on keeping them loyal. Corlys will be granted the seat at Harrenhal. And everything underneath. He has had everything underneath. The High Lordship of Harrenhal, yes, give him all of that. Terrific. There's still these 4 castles. Where are these castles? Oh, they're over here. I see, well, one is over here. Is the other one here? Yes. Okay, so a couple of Ironborn castles. We'll reward the House of Farwind. Lord Ragnar, so let's gain points. I'll reward you of the other castles over this way. You can have the Hoare Castle, and you can have the Castle of Black Blood, and I guess you're the only one who did decide to help us out here. I will give you the Paramountcy of the Iron Isles. Congratulations, Lord Ragnar. Look after the Isles. Well, as for the River Lords, we should give them all to Corlys. He'll bring the land to heel. Tridents will be created. We'll gain much prestige from this, and we will give the title to Corlys Velaryon. The House of Velaryon will be a great house from now until the end of its days. Excellent. On that note, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching. When you come back, we are going to have to strike into another one of these 7 kingdoms. Where will it be? I don't know, but we'll find out next episode. See you guys then. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.